In a burned ancient valley, a small tribe of early people lives beneath a dark jungle that quietly keeps a giant hidden from their eyes.
Tor leaves the safety of his valley and walks alone across the burning savanna toward a wall of trees that hides a power far beyond his understanding. As Tor slips under the jungle canopy, the air thickens and a trail of broken trees warns him that something impossibly heavy has already passed this way. Following the crushed trail, Tor steps into a torn-open clearing and realizes the hill of black fur before him is one careless crack of dry wood reaches the giant's sleeping senses, and before his eyes fully open, Tor's body has already...
By the time Tor falls to one knee in the dust of his own camp,
as Tor forces shape onto his terror, the picture of a hill-sized ape sleeping in the jungle begins to twist the
in a few silent gestures, Aruk turns one hunter's terror into a plan, arming his people. With ropes, weapons, and a creaking wooden cart, a valley of small primate people walks out onto the open. Step by step across the burning plain, a line of small primate hunters drags its wooden cart toward a forest. When Tor leads his king and hunters back under the leaves,
with every root they step over, the forest grows quieter, until a slow, distant breathing ahead tells them the giant.
When the corridor finally spills them into the crushed circle, the tribe sees what Tor saw alone. At a single lift of the king's hand, the hunters begin to spread around Kong sleeping.
Loop by loop, they cinch living vines around the giant's wrist, gambling that the small twitch in his arm is still part of a dream and not the start of a closing fist.
Soon the clearing is threaded with vines, each limb looped and anchored, as if the tribe is trying to convince the forest itself. With levels, ropes, and a groaning wooden frame, the tribe finally pries one of Kong's arms onto their cart. Ropes cross his scarred chest and bite into fur, tying Kong's breathing weight into the same wooden frame. So when the whole line pulls, Kong's bound body grinds forward in one piece, proving the ropes can drag him.
Step by step, they haul their bound prize toward the jungle throat, dragging Kong's sleeping bulk out of his own clearing and into a tunnel barely wide enough to swallow him.
Inside the forest throat, every root and trunk fights their pull.
They drag Kong out of the forest's throat and into burning open light, trading the crush of trees for a long, empty, killing distance.
Across the open plain, their bound mountain plows, a scar of crushed grass and dust behind it. When their valley finally rises ahead, every step grows heavier, because now they're not just dragging a captive inside the valley, games work, and as the rope line drags him over the lip, the valley finally sees Kong whole. In the middle of their valley, they bind Kong to posts and stones, turning their sacred circle into a cage. Now that he's tied to their ground, they move in close and read his scars and teeth, learning too late that the thing they dragged home. Around the fire, they begin to dream of marching this chained mountain against their enemies. But every slow breath he takes warns. As dusk settles and the valley pretends to rest, tiny twitches in rope and fur whisper. While guards blink by the fires and Kong's breathing grows heavier, the valley doesn't see the older. While the tribe tightens their watch on Kong, the black anaconda finally reaches the valley rim and settles in.
While every watchful eye stays locked on Kong, the black anaconda slips off the rim and into the valley wall itself, sliding behind huts and goats.
Pressed against their pens, the goats feel it first as the black anaconda tests the wall side of the valley, slipping closer. As the black anaconda drag its first kill toward the wallside darkness, the tribe finally rips its fear away from their chained giant.
When stone tips finally bite and the black anaconda answers with a single sweeping coil that scatters hunters like dry grass, the tribe feels how hopeless this fight is.